Halito, friends. It is week 2 of hashtag Feb Self-Love, created by Amethyst Ascension and Consulting Crones. So you can find all of that information on their web pages, which I will stick down below. But this week is putting it into practice. So along with this beautiful digital journal that was created by Amethyst Ascension, Consulting Crones has created prompts to go with this. So I am going to do the tarot spread for that, which I will show you. The links will be down below. But today we're going to do this What I Need spread. So there are some also the journaling prompts, but go to their page and download it yourself. I'm going to move this over. Last week was the challenge was to create a kind of self-love drawing for yourself every day. And so I cut up all the little pieces. I didn't print them out and cut them up, but that is an option that they have that is in last week. What do you call it? Paperwork, all the information. So you can go and look all that up on the coffee pages, which will be linked down below. But I just wrote them out on this cute paper, and mine today is I am resilient and can overcome any challenge, which was very appropriate because I've had a bad back all weekend. After having a migraine for a couple of weeks, I hurt my back after not having a migraine because I went out back and started working on my garden. So I thought that was cute, and I've been pulling one every day and then putting it in my journal, my physical journal. So I have this one, The Witch Oracle, Women in Total Control of Herself by Angie Sullins. I have The Woodland Wardens, which I think I'm going to do my pull with. And then I also have the Seasons of the Witch in Bulk Oracle. I'm going to use those as kind of my secondary ones. So let's take this one out. And it's going to be 4 cards. Last week I used a tarot deck, but I do like oracle cards a lot, so I'm going to use those. Also, the tarot deck that I have that I use is a very much a shadow deck, and kind of, it's very, what would you call it, like, well, deeper. And this is putting it into practice, so I wanted to make it a little lighter and a little more positive rather than going into the shadow aspect of it. You could obviously do whatever you want. I'm going to read out the questions really quick so that I know kind of I'm asking my deck what I'm pulling. What does my body need for care and nourishment? Card number 2, how can I nurture my emotional well-being? Card number 3, what practices will help clear my mind and reduce stress? Card 4, how can I connect more deeply with my inner self? So let's do our little spread here. I love this deck. I've had it for a while. It's one of my first decks that I got myself, I think. More recently when I got back into doing all of this. Not recently, it's been a few years, but it's held up really well. I have a lot of decks, so, you know, I mean, they don't get torn up, but I don't mind decks getting kind of used looking. I like that. It means that I'm using them, but this one's held up really well. I'm gonna do one more shuffle just because I've been talking. Okay, do our cut. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have the Hare and Oak, New Opportunities. The Rooster and Sunflower, Communication. The Goat and Willow, Overcoming Obstacles. the spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. All right, let's look them up in the book. Okay, so this is the prompt for this one is, what does my body need for care and nourishment? And we have the hare and the oak, new opportunities, and it was reversed. Hares are often symbols of fertility and love, associated with the Celtic goddess Aostre. They represent springtime, a season of birth and abundance. A variety of ancient cultures have linked the oak tree with bravery and vitality. In ancient Greece, the oak was revered as the tree sacred to Zeus. In Norse mythology, it represented the tree of life, and in ancient Celtic and Druidic cultures, the oak was associated with the god Dagda. Upright, a celebration of good fortune, is in order. If you have been in a caregiving role, this is a reminder that a sacrifice will be repaid. And reversed is what I got. Themes of neglect and empty promises abound. Perhaps your hard work isn't paying off in the manner expected. Try connecting with the hare, a creature of great energy and fruitfulness, to power through the difficult times ahead. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting. Clearly, I need more energy. I have been neglecting my body. Well, not neglecting it, but in a way, I've been rewarding myself with sugary treats and not really doing what it needs. Not doing my PT that I'm supposed to be doing, not taking my supplements and vitamins, not drinking enough tea, not doing, my relaxing stuff that I need to do. So that really kind of tells me what I need to do there. That's pretty right on. Okay, so we have the rooster and the sunflower, communication. And this is, how can I nurture my emotional well-being? This is the card of the good leader and the kind king. Roosters wake before the rest of the farm, alerting everyone to the rising sun. They are protective of their territory and self-confident, but they are good communicators, honest and capable. The sunflower is often the tallest bloom in the garden, rising high and turning its face toward the sun. While it may hover over other flowers, it bestows warmth and joy on any garden. Upright, you are well suited to positions of authority. Remember that clear and open communication is key to successful leadership. Okay, so how can I nurture my emotional well-being? So a couple of questions. How can I improve my communication? What style of communication do I admire in others? How can I nurture my emotional well-being? I think communicating my needs in a not like a whiny or defensive way, just a kind of, hey, this is what I need and this is what I'm going to do for myself, to, my family, my friends, my work, probably especially my work, because that's where it can be most demanding, but also with friends. So I think I need to nurture my well-being by communicating my needs and what I'm going to be doing. That's how I feel about that one. That's a good one. It's interesting. I love how this is kind of just telling me what I need to do. It's it's interesting. Practices will help clear my mind and reduce stress. The goat is a symbol of balance, jumping with ceaseless energy, perching easily on even the narrowest footholds. Its vitality and grace are enviable. Its vitality and grace are enviable. The willow is a symbol of mourning, often appearing on gravestones. In Greek mythology, willows are said to mark the entrance to the underworld. When combined, the goat and the willow show us that there may be losses to suffer, but we can overcome them with renewed energy and the right balance. A recent loss may have you feeling down, or a new unfortunate obstacle may have appeared in your path. Realign yourself with your goals to regain control of the situation. So, what practices will clear my mind and reduce stress? A recent loss may have you feeling down, or a new unfortunate obstacle may have appeared in your path. Realign yourself with your goals and to regain control of the situation. So, I mean, obviously, I need to realign my goals to regain control of my situation. So I think part of that is, and then it has, how can I better achieve balance in my life? How can I plan ahead to navigate the obstacles in my path? So one of the big issues I'm having is taking care of myself. So I've been trying things and maybe pushing myself too hard to get into those things. And then I will have, like I hurt my back. Like I wanted to go out and be in the garden and do things in the garden. And I hurt my back and then ended up, just kind of laid out for the weekend. So that was a kind of a bummer. And I felt bad for myself and I felt sorry for myself and worried. And then it can be, it's asking me, how can I plan ahead to navigate the obstacles in my path? So I think I need to have, obviously I pushed it too hard. I know what I did. I picked something up that I shouldn't have, and I could feel the tweak in my back when it did. So, the obstacle was that I was pushing myself too hard, and I really need to take care of not doing that and get my husband to help me and say, hey, honey, can you help me with this? Or find a different way. He and I were actually talking about that, how I need to not do those things because obviously it's not great for myself. And that I need to either ask for help or use different tools. So that makes a lot of sense for that one too. Okay. And the last one we have, how can I connect more deeply with my inner self? The spider and the passion flower. It's funny because where I grew up in Mexico, we had passion fruit everywhere. They just grew like weed. So I love that. And we had big spiders like this too, that I thought were beautiful. Creative ingenuity. Spiders represent a balance of light and dark. Cunning yet patient, they spin intricate webs that are both beautiful and deadly. The passion flower is a vining flower that has come to symbolize faith. It was named by 16th century Jesuit missionaries who associated the plant with a passion of Christ. Its filaments represented the crown of thorns. Its 10 petals, so those are the filaments, its 10 petals, the 10 faithful apostles, and so on. Upright. You can solve your problems unconventionally and with cleverness. You need only exercise patience in order to fully appreciate the results of your labor. And then the questions are, how can I overcome an obstacle using my talents? When have I solved a problem using my ingenuity in the past? So, how does that help me understand myself more, I guess, or get to know myself? Let's see. How can I connect more deeply with my inner self? So I've always been a person who is a problem solver, and I love to figure out something and to get it more streamlined or get it easier to do. So I think getting back into my own creativity and figuring out ways to make things easier for myself so that I can do the things that I really love to do, like my art and my crafts and making things and having a beautiful home, gardening even. So figuring out ways to garden. And so getting back into instead of the depression that I've had, thinking of ways that I can, getting back into myself and my knowing of how I can learn to do things without it disrupting my life and hurting myself. So that's a really cool, freaking reading. I'm loving this so much. This is so cool. So let's do a little, I'm going to keep these guys over here, and then let's pull from this one. I love these Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson decks. They are beautiful. And this one is, I know in bulk is past, but one of my friends on here said that she uses it throughout, up until, you know, throughout the month and into the next Sabbath. So I'm going to use it, even though in bulk has passed. I don't have the next one. I think there's an Ostara one, which I would love to have, but I'm trying to pay off debts and save money for other things. So I'm not going to buy it. I'm telling myself I have everything I need and I don't need more. So let's pull one from here. Okay, Winter Woodlands, reversed. Take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. Well, well, well. When the cards are telling you exactly what you need to hear, right? So, oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. That's funny. This is literally the last card in the deck. Keyword: self-compassion, healing. Take time, honor what you feel. Take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. Heart healing can feel a lot like being in winter woodlands. In this landscape, it can seem like time is standing still and the pain you are facing will be with you forever. Healing is never simple, and oftentimes you may not even know you're in a healing phase until you've made your way out. You may be ready to give up and shut yourself off from anything good that is attempting to come into your life, but you have pulled this card to tell you that healing is happening for you. Do not feel any pressure to heal your heart in any particular way. Sometimes it may feel like you're going in circles, passing the same emotions and feelings time and time again, but you must trust that you are headed in the right direction. Be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks, allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling without trying to change. You can still love someone even if they have hurt you, or grieve for someone even if other people don't understand why. That doesn't mean you're silly. It means you're human. Don't worry. The frost on your heart will thaw and spring will find you again. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, look at that. I love these so much. Look at that. She's pouring out water into the, or maybe she's gathering. It almost looks like she's pouring the sky into the ocean, or a creek or river. She has her owl. There's the little fox in the den. That's so pretty. I love that. Oh, what a beautiful reading. I think that's all I'm going to read for now, because that's a great message. It's obviously telling me everything I need to know, right? As per usual, the cards always know. They always know. So yeah, I'm gonna do the journaling that comes along with this, the prompts. Thank you so much to the ladies who are doing all of this for us and put this all together. It's really helping me through this month, this kind of dark, tough month. It's really wonderful, and I'm meeting new people through the hashtag, and I'm loving it so much. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys are doing this also. Let me know if you're doing anything, doing this specific thing, or what else you're doing for your self-love practice this month of self-love. All right. Love you and I love me. I will see you guys later. Bye.